Is there a movie that you secretly love that deep down inside you know it's kind of terrible but you don't care, and maybe you own it but you definitely watch it every single time that it's on cable? Well, these are my versions of that movie. And before we get to it,